arrived at the Chase Center. There's so many people here, oh my god, but I'm so excited. Come with me to watch an NBA Lakers game. I honestly can't believe this is happening. I'm in shock. I'm literally like shocked that I'm actually going, because it was only a month ago in December that my friend came from England and she was like, let's go watch a basketball game. And I was like, I'd love to watch the Lakers, but they were just so expensive. And at that time, I don't even think that they had a match on. So I was crushed. I was so crushed. And the biggest thing was the price, because these tickets are hella expensive. They usually range from like $200 to like $500 if you want a decent seat, and of course some of them are upwards of $500. So I have the opportunity to go to an NBA game, which is going to be the San Francisco Golden State Warriors as well as the LA Lakers, which is just so shocking that I have the opportunity to watch them perform live. I can't believe it. Like, the best players in the world are going to be playing. There's going to be LeBron James and there's going to be Stephen Curry playing together in a match. I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but if I was to watch any match, it would be this match. So here's the shocking part. Do you know how much I paid for these tickets? $0. I thought, being in San Francisco, I'm not really gonna ever get the chance to go to the Chase Center, but was I wrong? Was I very wrong? This literally links into my idea of like manifesting, because when there's something you want, you get it. There's a way the universe will just give it to you if you work for things and if you truly believe that you can get it. So this is how it worked out. So I'm from SF State at the moment. I'm a study abroad student at San Francisco State University, and they uploaded this like sort of like a competition thing, first come first served, where you have to sign up and register if you want to get a free ticket to the NBA game. Now, it wasn't that simple, because I signed up on the day that it told you to sign up, and they said it opens at 9 a.m. and we basically have to like enter the draw and fill in our details. So my friend did it at 9. I kind of forgot about it, but I did it around like 9:30 a.m. and that was it. After a while, I checked my emails. I was refreshing it over and over and over and over and over, and I was on the wait list. So I was like, oh, okay, wasn't meant to be. My friend, however, who did it dot on 9 o'clock, she got tickets to go to the game. So I was like not having that much hope that I would go, but regardless, I was happy for her and I was happy that she had the opportunity to go and watch this match. Then it came to the day before the actual event, and she said to me, Anissa, check your emails. So I checked my emails and it showed this, and it said, accept a ticket, have fun. So I thought, oh my god, she managed to get tickets for both of us. I accepted it straight away. And then my friend, a huge thanks to her, I am so grateful, she told me that she gave her ticket to me. I was in shock, because of course I couldn't accept it, but she had already given it to me, and she was like, Anissa, you have to go, like, you need to go, like, you always wanted this, you always wanted to go and experience it, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, because of course I'm only here for a year. She was like, go, like, you have to go, you have to go. So that is how I got my ticket. The whole experience was so good. Now, because these tickets were first come first served, I originally thought that I'd have to go there alone, which was fine, but actually it turned out that my roommate's friend also managed to secure a free ticket, so we ended up going together. She's really lovely, and we didn't have seats next to each other, but actually halfway through the game I did text her because no one sat in the seat next to me, so she came and sat with me and we enjoyed the rest of the game together. When I first went in, the experience was surreal. There was like thousands of people, and I was lucky actually to have like the right attire for it, which my friend also lent me. And when I went in, we were just taking photos. There was such a buzz, there was so much excitement in the air, and I couldn't believe it was actually happening. When I first went to the arena, I sat in the wrong seat, which was so awkward because I had to make like 15 people stand up to get to my seat. Then the national anthem started and I was there recording, and then this man was looking at me from the edge of the row and he kind of gave me a glance, and I knew it wasn't the right seat, but I just sat anyway because the game was starting and I was under pressure, and I just sat at the nearest like seat, which looked empty, and I was like, oh great. I had to make everyone stand up again and get out of my seat, and then I had to find my seat and scramble and find it amongst thousands of seats. That was a little bit humiliating, but at least I found it in the end. So even though I didn't sit next to my friend during the game, I actually did sit next to someone else from my uni, which was really nice because I just got to know somebody else, and I didn't know that much about basketball, so he was just like explaining everything to me, and like we were just like looking out for the plays that we recognised, and it was fun. It was actually a really good chance to just meet someone new. About halfway through, they had like the halftime performance, so they had like the quick change, which is when there's like a man and a woman and they like change their clothes really quickly. I think they have like Velcro clothes on or something, but they like switch out into different outfits every second, which was so entertaining and cool to watch. They also had like this little Umbrella performance, which is like the song Umbrella by Rihanna, and then these people were like performing it in the rain. That was really cool. From the big screen, it was just so fun and cool to watch. The game was definitely intense. It was a good game. It's very fast paced when you're playing basketball, so because it's not a sport that I watch often, I found it a little bit hard to like keep track because things were happening so fast. But it was such a good game. It was good that it was fast paced because that just kept it entertaining all the way to the end. And they actually had 2 extra time sessions. They had one where they added on 5 minutes, and then again they added an additional 5 minutes to keep the game going. It was a really tough tie because every single time we got like, let's say 143, then the LA Lakers got 144, and it was just going like up like that, where it was like matching each other and it was like a tie. So it got super intense towards the end, and we were in the lead, but there was 2 penalty shots to which the LA Lakers team then got 145 and we were stuck with 144 when they originally had 143. So that 2 extra made them win by 1 point. So of course all is fair in these kind of games, but it was sad because I really did want SF to win. I think even if you're not into basketball or any sports, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, you have to go for the experience. It's just so much fun. There's like a sense of community there. It's just amazing to like be a part of it, to feel part of it, which is really cool. And that way I got to experience a bit of American culture because we just do not have anything like this in England. Like, basketball isn't so like notable in England, I guess football is our main sport, but again, like, I think it was just such a nice experience, and it was so entertaining from beginning all the way through the middle all the way to the end. Like, they just really kept it going. I still of course have my little handkerchief or towel cloth thing that was on the back of each seat, and it just says on it Golden State Warriors, because of course it was a home game. So that was just brilliant. I can't believe I've actually gone and I've done it, and that's like one thing ticked off my San Francisco list. I went to the Chase Center and I watched an LA Lakers versus Golden State Warriors. Another really cool thing is, right, so at home in England in Primark, a lot of like the jerseys and stuff say LA Lakers, Chicago Bulls, and I saw it, but I never really like knew what it was when I was in England. And now when I go back to England, I'll be like, LA Lakers, that rings a bell. I went to watch their game, and it won't just be like meaningless to me now, like it will actually mean something. And I'm definitely going to go and buy myself some jerseys when I go back to Primark, because that would be such a flex. One thing I will say though is make sure that you have some kind of arrangement properly arranged after the game of how you're going to get home, because there was a ridiculous amount of traffic. We did get an Uber, which took half an hour for it to come, and then like it doubled on 20 minutes extra time to get back because of the traffic, which is reasonable because of course there's like thousands of people leaving the arena at once. I did not even bother to take public transport because I did that when I went to the baseball game, and there was a ridiculous amount of people. You were like squashed like this, so try and arrange your own transport somehow if possible. And another thing, make sure you're well hydrated and that you've eaten before you go, because the game started at about 5:30, and oh my god, I last ate brunch, which was at about 11:30, 12, and I was starving by the end of it because it was at least 3.5 hours. So I was so hungry, and I didn't really like want to get up and get food, and also it's more expensive there, but mostly because I just didn't want to like get up and have to find my seat all over again. Ugh, no. So I was starving by the end of it. So make sure you drank a lot, or make sure that you're just prepared to eat if you go there, if you haven't eaten already. That's one thing I would say. I think the main point of this video that I really wanted to get to isn't actually the basketball or anything like that, but it's the idea that you can actually do or experience anything you want. Because back in December, I thought this was impossible. This was so out of reach for me. So when my friend came, we went and watched a school basketball game. Never in my life did I ever think I'll be going to watch an NBA game. Ever. And I know that might not be a big deal for some people, but then I sort of just had to shift out of that mentality of thinking that I can't do this, I can't experience this, I can never see this. That's not true, and don't let things ever hold you back, because that's what I've learned, and that's how opportunities and experiences come to you. They will literally like gravitate towards you if you have an open mind, oopsies, and if you allow these things to gravitate to you. So that's the main point of this video. I really want to share my experience with you guys because I just think it's just such a nice thing to radiate, to share, and also just a message that you can do anything you want, and the more open you are to opportunities and the more open you are to like more positive thoughts, I know it sounds cringe, but like actually hear me out on this, then the more things will come to you, and it will come your way when you don't even, I don't want to say when you don't even want it, but when you don't even consciously think about it, because like I said, I wasn't consciously thinking about it. It came to me when I allowed it to come to me, if that makes sense. It sounds all very spiritual, and I guess I am kind of a spiritual person, but that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed sharing this experience with me, because I enjoyed sharing it with you guys. If you were there, comment, let me know. I want to see if you were there. But either way, I hope you guys like this video. I will be hopefully uploading a stream of other videos, so just keep post notifications on, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!